Welcome. So, new background, and this means a new episode from the series What Have I Learned from My Humble Entrepreneurial Journey? So, last weekend. So, first of all, I'm gonna give you a heads up why I'm creating this video, and specifically why I'm creating this video on this specific subject, alright? So, last weekend, alright? Last weekend, I was terrible. I was in a completely terrible situation, and my my health was absolutely. I had the deepest burnout, the deepest fatigue. Even my mind, I couldn't focus at all. I tried to focus, but it just completely fried. My mind was completely fried. So after I got a little bit better, and I inhaled a lot of pills, I started researching about the situation. I started searching why did I get sick at this specific time, and why I got sick, and what caused me to be in that situation in the first place. So I did my research, and I found out that I didn't give myself some time to rest. I've worked a lot. Not that I don't like to work a lot, I do absolutely love what I do, but I couldn't differentiate between when to rest and when to push myself very hard. So I came up, I didn't came up with it. I came up with this system, which is kind of like a plant. So I started working like a cycle of any plants out there. There's a phase, a cycle, where I'm going to be at my absolute best, perform at my full capacity, try to put the seed in the right places and nurturing them. And and after that cycle, there is another phase, which is the second cycle, where you wait for your plants to start growing. You keep an eye on them, but in the meantime, you sit back, relax, and let the sun and the earth do its job. And the third cycle is where you harvest the seed, harvest the fruits, everything, where you start gathering your results of labor. So yeah, that's the system that I decided to start following. So let me explain to you practically how this system can apply in your day-to-day life, so you can work very hard, work at your fullest potential, and in the meantime make sure that you don't get burned out and get messed up later. So I decided to apply this cycle this way. So the first couple of months, the 4 months of the year, so there's a whole year, right? The first couple of months, I'm gonna be at my fullest capacity. I'm gonna hustle, work so hard, go and learn, study, uh, work on the ventures, etc. Basically, I'm going to put my fullest potential, put my fullest effort, put my full effort to put the seeds in the right places. And that will be 4 months, 5 months, 5.5, 4 months, around that. Now, the next cycle is where I will sit back, like, and start eyeing on every single thing that I did. I'm gonna still work a couple of hours per day, but I'm going to be as the eagle, where I'm gonna work smarter more than harder. So the second cycle, as I said, it's the phase, the cycle where you will sit back and start monitoring everything, start eyeing everything, as I said. It's a phase where you will work less hours per day, but in the meantime, you will still work on your businesses. The third cycle, which is 3 months at the end of the year, 4 months, is where you completely disconnect from your work. Go somewhere else, disconnect from your reality, disconnect from the city, just recover, rest, do whatever you like, whatever you enjoy, for the sake of pleasure only. You can work, you can text, you can do light working here and there. I mean, you can't just turn off. There's nothing as passive income or whatever. But it's going to be like 1 to 2 hours per day, and the rest is off, nothing else. This cycle, so I'm gonna repeat it again: 4 months at the beginning of the year, work hard, hustling. Another couple of months, depends on your work and businesses, push a little bit back, start to work less hours per day. For example, in the 4 months, you work 12 hours per day, 10 hours per day. In the next cycle, you'll work 8, 7, 6. After both of those cycles, you go to the third cycle, which is where we rest, where we recharge and have fun. So we have 12 months for example, work, for work less, for where you have fun, while you work a couple of hours per day, 1 to 2, maybe even half an hour. It's up to you. I just explained to you guys this cycle because it is so crucial, and it is so, I mean, some of you guys may see it as something obvious because we kind of do it unconsciously, which we keep working the whole year, and in the summer we sit back and we don't work at all. But because I'm an entrepreneur, like there's no schedule where, okay, at this specific day of the year, it's where my vacation will start. So I should put this cycle, I should put the schedule, I should put the systems in order to, for me to always perform on my best. So that's what I came up with basically, and that's what I see very absolute best decision. Like currently, that's what I see perfect. So uh, so yeah, I hope it's clear. I hope this small system that I mentioned to you guys is very. And by the way, something else. Uh, when you are in the first cycle, I'm not saying you should not rest. I'm saying all what you should do is centered around work. You should still keep working out. You should still keep, if you attend sauna like me, keep attending sauna. Go to the sauna, run, but make them quick. Like, don't spend too much time on them as productively procrastinating. Like, 1 to 2 hours per day maximum. Do those stuff at the beginning of the day, even better, and then the whole day just work, work, work. That's it. And another thing is, we tend to us small entrepreneurs and even big entrepreneurs, we tend to have this thing where we keep blaming ourselves that we are not doing enough. And it's funny that when we are having our vacation time, the last cycle, we think about work, which is the first cycle, and when we are on our first cycle, which is working hard, we tend to think about vacation. So this system that I created, like, it fixes every single thing that I mentioned, because it keeps you guilt free, kinda, and it is effective. It doesn't remove at all. For me, it didn't remove it at all. But the system that I created reduced it to maybe level 3, if we're speaking out of 10. So yeah. So in summary, in order for you to work at your fullest potential and be guilt free when you're having fun, create a system that I talked about this episode, which is similar how plants grow, similar how the lifespan of a plant. You plant the seed, you keep an eye, and you harvest. The 3 cycles. Apply it in your life. It depends on your situation. For the third cycle, which is the having fun vacation, working less hours per day, maximum 4 months, 3.5 months of the year. You don't want to do 5 months. So yeah, first month, hustling, hard work. Second month, medium work, setback. Third month, light work. This is how, honestly, how you can make sure to achieve your fullest potential while you don't mess on life, basically. Because come on, you can't just keep working 24/7. You need to achieve, you need to enjoy your achievements, you need to enjoy your money. So yeah, that's the system. I hope it's clear, and it's working for me. I mean, I said why not to share it with you guys. I applied it. I applied it last week, as I said, because my health got absolute to its lowest point, and even everybody around me keeps saying that I work too hard. I work too hard. But for now, after I explained the system for them, like they see it's something reasonable, because okay, they know that I'm not going to keep pushing myself to to a wall and get crashed again. So yeah, I hope it's clear. I hope it's simple. I hope I explained it briefly, and I know I need to work on my communication skills. So yeah, I'm gonna keep talking to you guys forever about business and life until I improve my skills. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and please leave any comments regarding on your journey and where you are basically. So if there's something relatable, please share it. Don't hesitate, and yeah, hope you have a good rest day. Bye bye.